Previously on SurvivorCraft The Magical Mountains. Penguin tried to get Robster death penalty by trapping him inside of the well while he was attempting to grab the tree mail. However, Chief eventually was able to grab that tree mail book. At the immunity challenge, Savannah forgot how to place blocks.
I swear to God I know how to place blocks. I'll do it right now, but I don't want to waste it.
But in the end, Penguin risked it all and risked it successfully and parkoured her way to immunity in the floor's lava. Back at camp, Chief pulled in Savannah and Robster and convinced them to vote for Digi because Penguin, their only target, was immune. And to seal the deal, at Tribal Council, Chief pulled out a legacy advantage which allowed him to steal a vote. And by stealing Digi's vote, he caused a 5-0 vote against him. Digi, the tribe has spoken. Tonight, only 4 players are left. Chief. Ever since his Broncos medical evacuation, Chief was the last original Aconcagua tribe member. After finding and using 3 hidden immunity idols at the first Tribal Council, and the legacy advantage, he has no more advantages and just has to go off on his own. Can he work well enough with Makalu to make it through these last few steps of the game? Penguin. Penguin's been playing a very strategic game and was even Feration's target in one of the votes. However, during the tie, Feration was sent out instead. Penguin has won 2 immunity challenges so far. Can she win over the tribe once more to get her to the final 3? Robster. For a majority of the game, Robster has been safe, winning 2 of the 5 immunity challenges and coasting through the merge with the Makalu members. Most notably, Duke and Digi, the 2 players who he had a final 3 with, and now they're both gone. At the final 4, nobody is safe. Can Robster make it to the end for Makalu, Duke, and Digi? Savannah. Savannah was able to win 4 of the 5 Tribe Immunity Challenge, and since the merge has grown closer with Chief, even now with both of them having Matt and Raven skins. Will Savannah be able to get herself to the end and convince Makalu to take Chief with? During this season, we've had 9 torches snuffed, 1 crazy medical emergency, and now only 4 castaways are left. With each season bringing on a new twist, there is only one thing that is the same between each and every season. There is only one survivor.
Oops. She is so overrated.
Alright, don't spoil anything because I'm watching.
I know, but
I got the book, guys.
wait, have you seen episode 1?
Yeah. I've seen the first 2 episodes.
Hey guys, there's tree mail.
Okay.
Oh my
I
god.
got the dream now.
What is it?
Okay, I can read it. It says, over the span of 20 days in the mountains, you have managed to vote out 10 players. Have the memories of players past stuck with you? Let's see. So this is a memory card.
This is just memory lane. We go down, we acknowledge all previous people.
Yeah.
Talk about them, and then we go to our final.
I got to do this in the practice.
Sick. I actually got 3rd place in the practice. I wanted to die.
Wait, did you actually?
Yeah.
Wait, were you in the practice with me?
Yeah, when you walked.
No. Like the most
other
recent, or like no, maybe
that
it was the first practice of like fans of this season.
I did the one of the failed recordings.
Chief, Penguin, you were talking about 2 different practice games.
Yeah.
Wow.
I came in
I came in like a quarter of the way through as a
See,
like a
Nikon and
reward.
David, we all got to final 3, and we made it a final 3 day 1. It was pretty lit.
I got to the final 2 with Gavin and I won.
Ew.
I
What?
know,
What?
but I couldn't stop him. Like,
I've had so many just idols in the game. I don't even know how.
Anyway, whoever wins the final strats, one of us is definitely.
Oh,
No. He was on my tribe from the beginning. Basically,
he
I
got some
haven't.
attitude.
Oh yeah,
He
he did.
so
He did got some
attitude.
oh
attitude.
my god,
I
he
couldn't
couldn't
fight
take me
him.
punching him
Yeah,
twice.
he did. Oh my god.
His
was
temper
really young.
was like through the roof.
I
See,
think since I was on the tribe he was in, I think we made a good decision to get him out. 'Cause
I was the
Yeah,
only
no.
one not on his tribe.
Yeah.
But
obviously.
I mean, he played in Green Pig Games 8. He's cool, dude. I
He was
guess.
kind of irrelevant this season.
Yeah, this
Like,
season.
he was an irrelevant first boot. Like, there are some relevant first boots. Like, I'm sure Danny was relevant. I was relevant.
Yeah, go Danny.
Huh?
Danny, I love you.
But, like, I'm sorry.
Oh wait, I should probably take off my
I've known who.
Yeah, you
Your
should probably
name
take off your
literally, your
helmet.
name literally encapsulates who you are.
Ooh,
Who wants
dang.
Ice
Man,
5?
I've only been here, like, from the last time we did it, I got real kind of far. Like, to the part where we have to cancel it. Which I think that's kind of hard, honestly. But this game, honestly, I was very close to getting to the button. And honestly, it's not even about skill to get eliminated. Like, people aren't really focusing on eliminating people just because they don't have any skill. It's only just because they only like people. And they apparently hate me, and I don't know how I feel about going to the next SurvivorCraft because of that. And I realized that, I don't know, like, every tribe, honestly, every game I've been in your server, Lambo, like, everyone hates me for some reason. And I don't know, I have a feeling that you kinda don't like me too, I think.
All right,
Next we
Chief
have
Savannah, you might want to go with the tribe here.
CGQ.
CGQ.
Uh,
Okay, whoever has
well,
him on his tribe.
he was on my tribe. He tried getting out. Hunty, that's the real T. You did it. Sorry.
Oh, I remember you guys
He's
didn't
so
grab the
annoying.
two. I remember you guys didn't grab the two yellow wolves from that challenge.
Yeah. See, he messed up our whole challenge, and they still tried to blame Sarah on it, where Sarah was actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. Thanks, Bronco, for flipping.
Okay, let's move
Well, we had lots of fun. I had a lot by far. It's great being here. I got Diamond Idol the first day. I tried to look for an idol, but I'm pretty sure one of the challenges has it, aka the water. And I wish I could stay longer, but apparently one person don't. But yeah, it's been great. It's been a pleasure to play, and hopefully I can see you for next season.
on.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Oh.
Yeah, I asked to work with Chelsea, but then she tried voting on Sarah. Yeah, sorry.
She did told me that if we were people to the show, we would have like worked together, but I guess that never happened.
Same.
Honestly, Chelsea and Shay were a package duo. Like,
Oh yeah.
And if they were both in the game, or even like one of them,
they would have ran the season had they
they
been
would have like
together.
started personal problems with me and
Yeah.
Penguin.
As you can see, but Sarah's a queen.
It was fun. It was really fun. I love it. I will willing to play this again. It's just that the people, the cast, already has a whole alliance going on. When I first came here, I was like, okay, shit, we need to get people to be willing to stay with me, and just I don't know, try to get those alliance out and then make it to the top with my alliance member. But no.
Timo.
Sorry,
I
never
love
jerk.
Timo. I love Timo.
Alright, I just want to say,
he was robbed Haley.
alright, Timo gave me the legacy advantage and gave me the clue to both
Yeah, he did give
the
you that.
idols.
He did give you that.
To both idols. So,
No.
I
I wish
love
he'd
you,
stayed in the
Timo.
game longer. Not
Wait,
gonna lie.
does anyone have a flower?
I wish I don't have it.
Oh, I
Croatia might have a tulip.
Except he's gone. We voted him off.
Timo, this is your flower. we will forever.
Okay.
be
Temo's
move
a
on.
king. I love Temo.
It sucked dick. The first time I had to leave because of a bad storm happening and my connection being shit, and this time people are just stupid. I don't know. Most people are just
That
stupid.
was.
Oh, Sarah.
Alright, I just want to say. I just want to
Sarah's
say.
my best friend.
Robbed person this entire season. I had been working with her from
Basically,
the other
me-
tribe.
Basically, B, Duke, and DG were with Timo and Sarah at the time after the tribe swap, and we instantly got rid of Timo and Sarah
See,
after that.
I just want to say. I didn't want Sarah to go, and I wanted to throw the challenge to get out Shay. And I literally messaged Duke the exact order, and they still lost.
Wow.
Yeah, like what the heck?
I literally messaged Duke
Honestly.
the exact order of
No,
because
I
I
think
knew
you
it
were
like
trying to throw
I
it
knew
to
it
get
like
out Sarah.
seven.
No,
I knew it
think
like
Duke was-
5 turns before.
No, I think Duke was smart enough to know that, like,
Oh yeah, she deserves another.
on all sides.
Same
Me,
one.
Sarah, and like Penguin had a plan on when merge happened
Oh God, yeah.
with Steve and Timo. So I mean,
We're gonna like.
I want my U head back.
Be 5
Yeah.
strong.
Shay.
Actually,
We
I
got
was
Shay.
about to throw my idol to Sarah, but I never got the time.
You
to.
should. Oh my God, you should have.
Shay was
Yeah,
kind of like
you
impatient.
No,
Was
no. What
she
you should
kinda
have
like
you should have thrown it in the water and then messaged Sarah to dive down and get it.
See, I wanted to, but I was trying to throw the challenge.
Wasn't
It didn't
Shay
work.
like the impatient one this season?
Shay was the one I was most.
Shay-
No, that was
about.
Penguin.
same.
Oh wow.
Wait, what was I?
The,
The
most
impatient one.
impatient, true.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, well, no. When things take too long, I get pissed off. When I get pissed off, I get snappy.
Alright, Shay, you were. I like
Shay,
you.
You were. That
I was trying to
Next
save
one.
you, but it didn't work. Sorry.
Where do we go next? Yeah, I fucked up.
Up here.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh,
Hello.
Duke. Okay. Let me go on this one.
Don't go after me. I have
Duke, I wanted to work with you. We were good friends. But you kind of messed with the wrong person, and that kind of
Yeah,
was your
I wanted
demise.
to work with him too, but then he like stopped talking to me in Penguin, and I was like, what?
Oh my God, no. His heads, his power of taquito heads were the downfall of him. It really out.
I used to work with him after that. After
See, the thing was, there was everyone he was working with was wearing his head.
Exactly.
Not
He made it
autistic.
so.
Well, it was the tribe one to
Don't-
start.
Definitely the good moments. Part of it, me having a final 3 with Digi and Robster that I would have definitely taken out, gone through with. But I guess that just went to shit. It took me to throw those challenges after the tribe swap so I could get out Timo and Sarah, so there wouldn't be this huge ass alliance in the merge. Definitely my biggest regret was voting out Chief for a second time because I knew he had another idol.
Dude, next time don't try to vote.
Person is Bronco. I hope you have someone to cover those medical bills for you.
I hope he's doing okay.
How's your
How he's
leg?
doing.
Bronco, I love you. You flipped it. It helped me out.
Oh my God, are you gonna come back for Philippine season?
I hope he does.
Okay.
Oh, is that the next person? What's Foration doing over there?
Honestly, he was the next one to go. Obviously, he tried to. Well, Foration tried to. throw
Foration
things-
was a manipulator. Like what?
I think we were supposed to swim across.
Yes,
well.
but nah, you were already
Too late. But Foration, he tried to throw you on Penguin. under the
I
bus.
tried to work with him, but he threw my name under the bus.
We all
Obviously,
tried to work
we
with
heard that during
Foration.
tribal council.
So like
On-
honestly,
Foration flipped
Die.
on me when I was done.
Don't flip on me. Don't flip on me. Okay, thank you.
snitches
And-
get stitches.
So, when I went to camp, I made an alliance with Duke and another alliance with Shay and Chelsea over on the other side. Duke and I already had a majority to manipulate people, and we did, and that's how Unknown got out first. Then I went on a bunch of immunity wins for my tribes, and I didn't have to go to a tribal until the merge. and I didn't. At the merge tribal, I voted Duke out because I was stuck between both sides of that camp, and I think voting out Duke was better for my game, because then Chief would have thought I voted him out and I wouldn't have his trust. And I didn't vote out Shay over that some idiot named Robster, and I lost a number named Shay. And then next, that final idiot? Who's that idiot? Oh yeah, Duke. That idiot right there. I didn't vote him out. I voted Chief out, but Chief played an idol. Then next, I think I got out. I think Robster and idiot Digiman, they flipped on me, even though I made like a paragraph long explanation why they should have voted out Penguin. I wasn't manipulating them. I was being Chief's manipulator. Chiefs and Savannah. I had their back. I was trying to protect them, and they voted me off over Penguin. And I think that was a dumb move in my case as well, because it would have been a 2 out of 3 chance of Robster and Digiman getting out. So
last but not least, Digi.
Oh my god, okay. He may not have
Honestly-
been like the most prominent person in the season.
I felt so bad when I had
How
Oh my
hard
God.
can it get?
He didn't do too much. He'd always been in the minority, but like still, he was
I
part
remember
of
him
part of his
giving.
tribe.
I did remember giving him the first individual immunity when I was up against him. So
I felt
he-
so bad. I felt so bad for taking his vote, but like, I didn't want Robster to leave.
I know it was hard. But honestly, I think DG
I
was.
should have taken Savannah's vote.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, Chief, take my vote.
Honestly,
expecting
I
you
think
to take my vote.
DG played a good game this season.
Alright,
I think
it's time to light the torch. I think.
I had a very great time. I made it way further than I thought I would. Like, I thought I was gonna be not even jury. I thought I was gonna be pre-jury, and I won immunity challenge. So that's pretty good. Again, thank you, Robster, for letting me have it. And I also have the sealed. And I like it. I call it Bob.
Nice.
He's been with me since the beginning. Well, not beginning, but somewhere along the line I tamed him. And he's been with me and rooting me on.
Alright.
Good luck to the Final Four, and Rob, thank you for playing with me and having an alliance with me.
Yes.
not that type of way, Chief.
Yeah, yes. That's the type of way, right? Like,
Yep. You burned the
I told
torch.
you just burn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, guys. Once you are ready and you're done burning the torch, go.
I'll never be done burning the torch.
Well, once you are ready, continue going. Go to the top of the mountain and find the wood path to
Oh
take
god,
you
it's
to your.
this cop. Okay.
Where are you at?
I want Brady. Alright, I'm going for this one. I want Brady.
Alright, everybody.
No, I already picked this one, Penguin. You're too slow.
Alright, Chief Penguin, please stop fighting. Penguin.
I take it this
Stop
one.
fighting me.
Penguin, go for the other one. Penguin, please go for another one.
Alright, take it. I don't want to.
Alright. I'll say now, you guys cannot switch.
I think you're good with that
I
one.
swear if I don't get Brady. I swear if I don't get
This is the last chance for you to switch, so if you'd like to switch, do it now.
Do not get
I
free.
swear if I don't get Brady. Brady, I
All
want
right.
you, I want you.
The obsidian will cut, and you will get a head. And the head you will receive is a finalist of SurvivorCraft The Cursed Mesa. We have Brady. He won the season.
I got Brady.
And now, one of you will
Why
win
do
the
I get
season.
the most
That's pretty
complicated
cool.
I got the easiest
Chief,
one ever.
you have PC.
I have the most
Yeah,
complicated
PC was tied for runner-up with a single jury vote, I believe.
PC was my ally from the beginning of the game.
Penguin, you got Alec. Alec tied with PC at the very end of the game. And Robster, you got Billy Bob. He's a prostitute. Anyways, this is your final immunity challenge. Every season, the players have a competition where you take a head and you fix it. Tonight, it's a little different. You will be taking the head and putting it in the hole. But, as you can see, this is what concrete powder heads.
Yeah, so they're gonna drop.
They're gonna drop.
They will drop into the water and solidify into concrete. The goal is simple. Make the head drop into the water and make it solidify into concrete.
And how do we exactly get the concrete?
What if, alright, Lambo, if we mess up, do we have to jump down and fix it?
Probably, guys.
Alright.
Another thing, you can only take one block at a time. And you are allowed to place blocks in your holes.
From here.
From your concrete powder.
Okay.
And so, like, wait, alright, yeah, I got it.
When can we start?
You can start in
No,
3.
don't use a shovel.
Wait.
Wait, can we use
Can I
shovels?
heal? Can I get a heal?
If everyone has a shovel, you can use shovels.
Fine, I won't use the shovel.
I don't have a shovel.
You cannot use shovels. You guys may begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
You can only take one at a time, right?
One at a time, placing blocks is allowed.
How do I turn this into...
You just drop it.
It will drop, when you drop it, it will automatically turn into concrete.
This is so easy. This is the easiest one.
I know the other seasons were harder, but then again, you guys had hard challenges all season. Like...
That's true.
Then again, all the challenges, I think, were pretty well.
I guess I placed one in the wrong one.
I mean, then again, you guys have to admit, the challenges were alright.
Actually, I didn't mind them.
Like... I gotta ask, what was your favorite challenge all season, you guys?
Probably that,
Can you
probably
remind me
that,
of some
what
of
was it? Oh,
So,
shoot, I need...
we had... So this season, our challenges we had were... So we started... What challenge was what was the first challenge? I'm trying to remember.
I'm standing still because I do not want to move, but I want to get a TP to, I was on Billy Bob's side.
There you go.
Thank you.
Alright, so the first challenge, that was water slide.
Oh my gosh, that was a tough one.
That was an easy one.
After water slide, it was jailbreak with the bridges. That was probably a hard one.
Obviously, that was tough.
It was a big toughie. After jailbreak, it was the bridges out. I know that was a struggle for everyone, besides Duke.
Okay, to be fair,
I knew how to do it, but like...
So, after the bridges out, we played, Soul Scramble, where you had to create the word tranquilize. You know what, I seriously always wonder how you guys get the words. They're so random. Like, in the original season, we used astrophysics!
Okay, I don't know how Zayden got that. Probably a word on Scrambler or something.
Can we get healed?
Don't get me started on tranquilize!
Oh my god, I misplaced the block.
Can we get healed? Thank you.
I'm actually gonna shoot myself.
I believe everyone has misplaced a block at some
Shit,
point.
I fell.
Well,
hey,
you
do you wanna get my block while you're down there? Wanna get my block that I misplaced down there?
No.
Please.
I misplaced mine.
Savannah's independent. Savannah, I will TP you back up since I am a nice human person.
I want to win immunity.
I didn't even fix the one I misplaced.
I haven't
didn't
won
cheat.
an immunity.
Can you,
Limbo, are you
yours...
proud of me?
Sure. Even though you could
I
have
didn't
fixed...
cheat.
You could have fixed the one all you wanted to. Like, Robster did it. So after Soul Scramble, what was it after Soul Scramble? It was Mastermind. That was an interesting one.
Hated that one.
Considering...
Mastermind.
I'm gonna publicly mention, I think both tribes were trying to throw it.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, obviously.
Who can throw it harder?
That was
the
the
best right now.
See, the thing was that Shay wanted to win it, and then she kind of just like took over.
Alright, so after Mastermind, we had the merge, then we had water falling.
Funny thing was, Shay tried confronting me. Got really confused.
Chief, please let me win.
I
I
won.
don't want any.
Good point. Robster's won nothing.
Let's throw it to Rob.
Neither has Savannah.
Wait,
I've never won anything.
Savannah, are you still down there?
No.
So after Waterfallen, it was
Wait,
what?
I have a question. If we get
What's our?
walk all the way back up,
I'm not gonna win this, but.
What's our Chief?
do we have to walk all the way back up?
No, I'll TP you.
He's gonna TP because I had to refix something.
So after Waterfallen, it was Super Standoff. Do you guys like that one? Super Standoff?
Yeah, I actually
Going
do.
down.
I think that was a very
Wait, Rob,
interesting
get mine,
one.
Rob, get mine, please.
That was one of the better ones, but
I just.
after
Rob, just get mine. Rob, just get mine, please.
after that one, there was
I just
Cards of
lost
Fire.
mine in the deep water. Gosh
The
darn
deep
it.
blue. Oh boy, I can see it from here, but that's because I have
Okay,
shaders.
Don't you
Because
like
I
just
can't
give
see
up?
water.
Yeah, I have shaders, so it's a little easier for me.
Well, it's not good for me.
Wait, Rob, get mine, please.
So after Super Standoff, it was Cards of
Oh
Fire.
my gosh, come on!
For those who played it, how do you like it? Cards of Fire.
Played what?
Cards
I
of
like
Fire.
that. Mostly because I won it, but like.
Okay, I only found one, but I don't know where I put the other one.
Can you
Let's
just
see
get
if.
mine?
All right, viewers, can you find
Oh shit, I
Robster's
died.
poster?
Oh my god.
Robster, would you like this to TP you
I
back?
was trying to fix my
What?
block.
Oh, alright. Don't worry, Savannah, I'll
I might need
TP
a
you
new
back.
one because I don't know where the heck it went.
Honestly, I liked the older version of this better.
I was just trying to fix my block and I
We gotta
died.
change things up sometimes, you know.
But when someone's in the lead, it's hard for them to
I
fall out.
cannot find. I don't know where they were.
Misplacing block.
Robster.
Okay, but if you don't misplace the block, then you basically won.
Robster, I placed one down for you.
Like, I already know I'm out of the competition.
There we go. Can you keep me back up there?
I need a heal, please.
Alright,
I need a TV up. TV up.
I'm just walking now. I'm not sprinting.
Alright, I'll get the heals in a bit. I just gotta TP Robster and Savannah back up.
Thank you.
Yeah, you see, I can't do this anymore.
So after Cards of Fire, we had Bronco's medical evacuation.
That was a tough one. I mean, wasn't the second
That was a really tough
evacuation show?
How are you doing this without doing what she was doing?
But then after his medical evacuation,
He's
No.
placing blocks
We
down as he goes.
we had to
Like,
do
so, like,
the
even-
floor is lava.
Oh, they are?
That was an interesting one. How do you guys like the floor is lava?
It was good.
I
That was
liked it.
crazy, but
I
was
like
fun.
it. It's just like
I mean, Penguin, you won that one, so.
I know.
it's
And your internet must have went out, like your
it's weird because I don't know. I like it though. Unless if you get confused, you're kind of screwed.
Chief, if I throw this, will you keep me safe?
Sure.
Actually,
I don't want any.
If you really want me to.
do you promise?
Well, Chief, doesn't everyone really want to be safe right now? I mean, it's the final challenge.
Chief, I will let you win this. Like, I'm the one, I'm like your competitor at this point.
I'm gonna go in the water since I'm not
keep
gonna
going.
win.
Just keep going for it. Honestly. It does.
I think I kind of messed up on something.
I don't
though.
want you
I
to
accidentally
lose.
didn't. I forgot.
Savannah, would you like a TP?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm giving up.
Lambo, I messed up
I
on
gave
the
him.
mouth.
I gave up. I jumped down here and
Gosh,
gave up.
man.
I'm
I
giving
messed
up.
up on the mouth.
Just
Wow, would you like a pickaxe?
Yes. What do you think?
Alright, here. Have a wooden pickaxe, sponsored by the Cubes of Evolution. Flashbacks guaranteed.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, there goes another one. Oops.
Chief, just finish it.
Figure where.
Trying.
Do you need help?
Stay there. Let me get some.
Don't help.
Penguin, you are allowed to help him if you'd like.
Please don't.
He has
In
like
fact,
6.
everybody is allowed to help if they
Don't
like.
help me. What
Penguin is helping!
He's
What
a
if,
big boy. Let him
Yes,
do
I-
himself.
Oh, I got
what
it. I
if
got
she
it.
messes up?
I just want
What
this competition to end. I'm not gonna mess up.
if she messes up?
Okay.
I'm not gonna mess it up for
Alright,
you.
Lambo. DP.
The final.
Actually, I'm
block-
unsure how necessary it is.
I'm securing your a spot in the final 3. Just remember that.
TPA.
Hold on.
Oh.
And
You guys?
Chief wins of the final immunity of the season.
GG. Way to go.
Chief you will have a guaranteed spot in the final 3. You will get to show your case to the jury as to why you should win this game. Everyone else,
Wait,
Chief,
are we allowed to
Robster,
talk?
Savannah, one of you will be voted out tonight.
Penguin, me, and Savannah.
Oh yeah,
Chief,
Penguin, Robster, Savannah, one of you are going to be voted out tonight.
What?
And Lambo has a Discord, and if you win one of his game shows, you get a champion rank.
I hope he win. Can I just state that somehow I haven't gotten a vote this entire time?
I don't think any votes have been counted.
No vote has counted for you. I haven't gotten.
And they won't.
My social game is so good.
On point.
It's so good. We're so good, Chief.
Alright.
We're good at.
I'm gonna talk to Robster now.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright.
So, I'm guaranteeing you a spot in the final 3
Oh my god.
if you vote out Penguin.
If that earns my ticket in the final 3.
Because if you don't, then Savannah votes Penguin, I vote Penguin. Let's say, well, it'll be a tie.
Yeah.
You might not be able to go. And if Penguin does go to the end, she probably will win.
That's kind of true. I mean, I haven't won any.
She has a
but
great
congrats-
social game and
but
a great
congrats on
strategic
the
game.
final one.
Thanks, dude. So, I mean, I guess.
But
You
finding
find
out
the
who's gonna win SurvivorCraft is gonna be tough. Because
Yeah.
I know I hadn't talked with a few that might cost me my jury votes to win.
I think you have a good chance.
Because obviously I talked with lives. There may be a bit highly percent chance, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 100% sure if I win. That's a big thing.
Okay. Alright, I'll talk to Penguin now.
So I'm guaranteed safety if I do vote for Penguin.
Yes. Just
Gotcha.
don't tell you're voting for her.
Oh, I won't.
Alright.
Yeah, can we go to merge 3?
Yeah.
Hi.
Alright. So, I'm gonna probably stay loyal to you.
Okay, because what my argument was going to be to keep me in was that, like, ever since the vote where you told me I needed to trust you, despite you being, like, well, no, despite me getting the votes, like, after that, I still didn't turn on you, right?
Yeah. And I appreciate that a lot.
And, like, yeah. And, like, obviously, you're a big threat, and, like,
I totally respect your game, 100.
Thank you.
You
I
play
respect yours, too.
You play
like,
really good.
Like, hiding behind idols isn't, like, I wouldn't even call it that. Like, you found the idols, and then, like, you played
while
them.
you guys were playing Big Brother, I was out looking for idols.
Oh, right. We were doing the Big Brother. Honestly, Archie forgot about idols until, like, swap. We're like, wait, we should be looking for idols.
Yeah.
Because we just been playing Big Brother in my house.
So, yeah. I mean, I guess vote Robster.
Alright.
That's all we can do.
So, it's not going to be a tie or anything?
Alright. Final 4.
Hi, Jerry.
So,
Oh gosh, that's fun.
Intimidating.
I'm nervous about this.
it should be intimidating. Trust me, it's gonna be a lot more fun when we get to the final tribal. So, we're down to 4. Chief, do you think you would be going to the final tribal, say you didn't win immunity today?
Heck no. It probably would have been a tie. Wait, would it have been 20?
It would have been 21 torches.
I would have won because I know the trick to winning every time. Let's go.
In fact, I might as well mention if there's a tie, you play a game called 21 Torches.
No, I probably wouldn't have because I would have won 21 Torches.
Alright, so. Are you sure you think that Robster, Penguin, and Savannah would have all not voted for you?
I mean, that's why I say it was a tie, because I think Savannah would have voted with me. I think Penguin and Robster would have voted against me. Why wouldn't they?
So,
They voted against me
Penguin,
at this point?
Yeah.
during the challenge, you helped Chief win the challenge. Do you think that this act of helpfulness will take you to the final 3?
I mean, he didn't need help. I just wanted to speed along the process. Like, we knew Chief was gonna win.
Chief's an independent Raven.
Rob was out.
I'm an independent Raven. Raven wants to win.
No, not Ada. Savannah was literally in the water, like doing I don't even know what. And then there was me, who was like light years behind him. So like the obvious winner was Chief. So I was like, okay, well we already know he's gonna win. Why not just speed up the pace, right? Like he wasn't gonna fail, like to the point where I could catch up to him and beat him. So like, yeah.
All right. So, that is well said. So, Robster.
Yes.
Let's look at the situation here. We assume that Chief's been working with Savannah, and Chief promised Penguin safety. You seem fucked, basically.
Well, let's just find out, probably. Who knows, anything.
We'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Yep.
Well,
But I'm actually happy if I do.
I mean, you made a Final Four. That's very impressive.
Honestly, yeah. But if I do ended up gaining a.
You did better than what Penguin got last season.
Shut up.
Hey, honestly, Penguin worked her butt off this season than what she did last.
I just want to say I really appreciate Penguin's game. She plays great. She plays.
You've all played great games, but sadly, one of you will not be able to show the jury that you played a great game. This is the final time the 4 of you will get to vote, assuming you don't get voted out. So, the 4 of you may go vote. Alright everyone, I have the votes.
Wait, we're almost at the chorus.
Then you can wear my sweatshirt. And you can tell your friends we'll be together till the end.
Savannah, shut up. Alright, everyone, before the votes are read, I have a gift for one of you.
Uh-oh.
Robster?
Yes?
The shield's name is Bob.
That's my nickname, actually. Bob is one of my nicknames.
Thank Digi.
Yep. Well, thank you, Digi.
Alright, that's done. Digi, you're welcome. I told you I'd give it to him, so. I was gonna give it to him as a target memory lane, but I utterly forgot. There you go, Digi. We got it done. Anyways. No, it's not. What are you talking about? Alright, guys. I have the votes. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. They will bring me their torch and place it on the log. Then they will go out and meet me for an interview. They will then become the final member of our jury this season. Here are the votes. The first vote is for Penguin. It's one vote for Penguin.
It's gonna go to tiebreaker.
Next vote is for Robster. That's one vote for Penguin, one vote for Robster.
I think I'm gonna vote on the sheet.
I'm nervous.
Penguin.
Who?
You may shoot yourself now.
Oh my god. I'm gonna kill you.
And
Oh, we have an arrow. Can you butcher these zombies, please?
Penguin, please get out of the fight.
got a zombie enough. Okay.
It has been butchered. Alright,
Oh.
so the 11th person voted out of SurvivorCraft The Magical Mountains and the final member of our jury. Operation Stop
Whoever
Shooting.
shooting, stop.
Penguin, please bring me your torch.
I'm sorry, Penguin. This is the only way I have a chance.
Backstabber.
The only chance I ever win.
Penguin, honestly, you did better than last season.
That is a normal torch. You need to
No.
bring me a redstone torch.
Oh,
There are some redstone torches over there you can use.
shit. Great, you can get it for me.
Penguin, please come
I'm
back.
going over to my exit window.
Penguin, I'm sorry.
my God.
You're really having a
Penguin,
great day.
Penguin.
I don't want your torch.
Oh!
Oh, for Pete's sake.
If I wanted your torch, I would have asked for it. But did I? No.
Penguin, from second out to last juror, Penguin, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to
Don't
go.
shoot, Duke.
I'm sorry, Penguin.
I'm sorry.
Hey, congrats making it farther than
I
last.
feel really bad.
I'm disappointed
Yeah.
in all of you.
I feel really
I
bad.
feel really
Alright,
I can make my extremely salty speech.
Chief Savannah Robster, you are all safe tonight. Please head back to camp. For the last time.
Chief is Two-Face, and Savannah is just a follower. And then Rob's just desperate to save his own skin because he knows that he's on the block. But, like, I don't get why he's trying to save himself when he knows he can't win in the end anyways because nobody likes him. I think that I've grown a lot, actually. People didn't get to see me that much in Cursed Mesa as I was first out, but the strategy was there. This season, I think I did a lot more. I was the one who forced a tie in hopes of saving Sarah by throwing Rob under the bus. I won 2 immunities, which is like crazy in my opinion. I was able to get Shay out, which was like great. I was able to overcome Furation and, you know, and then like I've had some setbacks along the way, Duke being one of them, being voted out, things like that, things that were out of my control, which I think that's what ultimately was my demise, things that like I couldn't have prevented any other way. Chief's a smart player, but one I don't like.
I got it.
I don't think it will. I don't think it will.
I picked it up. I picked up something for you.
Alright.
Okay, let me read this. Well, you have managed to do it somehow. Today you will be faced with players whose flames were taken from them. Will they crown you the champion? I wish you all luck. P.S. Thank you all so much for staying all these hours to be here, even though the person I am was cheering for is eliminated. You are probably an amazing final 3. Oh my gosh, Lambo, that's great. Thank you. After this game, I won't be fans versus favorites. You will come as one. You will be all favorites, unless you are Burn. Burn probably won't be loved. Gavin, you are also probably one that
I hate
won
Gavin.
that vote. Except you are respected for your game. In better words, you will all be returnees. Finalists, originally, my goal was to make this show very difficult. I guess it was difficult, don't you guys think? Why did I do this? I wanted the winner to be proud of this. In the recent seasons, I realized I don't need to make the difficulty. The game in itself will take its toll on you. I learned this in a game show back in 2016. It was a traditional game of Big Brother. It was recorded, had no diaries. Oh, this was season 2! Andrew's Big Brother Minecraft! He was in that season!
Really?
Yeah. He started on season 2, and then he came back for season 3 and All Stars.
I'm hungry.
He mentioned no diary room, so obviously he meant to be on Andrew's
Okay,
Big Brother.
alright, keep going.
Alright,
I'm
and
hungry.
essentially no twist. But I was stressed, so I added this to SurvivorCraft. This is also why Cursed Mesa used team speak. But you were able to outstand all of it. No matter who wins, it will be a deserving winner. Thank you, Lambo.
Alright, I'm blowing you up now. Boom. Everyone run!
Oh my god. The lag was terrible.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm dying! What the frick? I guess there goes my stuff. Oh my god!
Alright.
Alright, you three.
I love when flying's not enabled.
Alright, before we do anything, let's bring in the members of our jury this season. Our first member of the jury is Unknown. Please come on in.
Hey, bitch.
Wasn't he like first round?
Unknown. First player evicted, eliminated. Unknown, please take a seat. Please take a seat over here if you can see me. I'm unsure if that's a thing.
Oh wait, Unknown. I played Green Pig against.
Yes.
Unknown, I'm over here. Unknown, please take a seat.
I have the best speech on why everyone should vote for me. I actually planned this out.
The second member of our jury, Timo, holding the head of Sarah. Sarah is not able to physically show her face tonight, but she will be casting a jury vote. The next member of our jury is Duke, holding the head of Bronco. Bronco is recovering and will be casting a jury vote, but he is not able to physically show tonight. Duke, please stay on the head of Bronco. Thank you. Please take a seat. The next member of our jury is Foration, riding a pig, which looks like me in this texture pack. Foration, this looks... Oh yeah, by the way, pigs look like me in this texture pack. Please take a seat. After Foration, it is Digi. Digi came 5th. Hello, Digi. All of Foration's pets died. Alright, Digi, please stand on a seat. And last but not least, voted out at the last tribal council, Penguin, come on in.
Do you guys think I should give my dog my pizza crust?
No.
I do it to my dog. At least, well, my dad does it to my
I
dog.
did it to her, she liked it.
So, this is our jury. If Robster thought a jury of 4 was intimidating.
You thought.
Have fun, Robster. Alright,
What,
so...
more sugar?
What did
There you
I
go.
do? What did
I
I
love
do?
you.
Oh, Robster, you called the jury intimidating last tribal council. When there were 4 people there.
Did I? I don't remember.
Yes.
You did. Yes, you did.
I don't
So,
remember. I don't remember.
jury, you will ask the finalists questions. These questions will determine who you want to vote for a winner.
Come up here.
We are going to go from the order eliminated, meaning Unknown. You may go first.
Alright, so, like, I think you, okay, so I'm here because why not? And, I think you guys all play very well. If I say you, like, one of you guys or 2 of you guys play shit, then you guys wouldn't be here. So I gotta give you guys a congrats to being on the top 3 right now. So yeah. So I have one question for each of you. Chief, what do you think, like, is there any, like, moves that, like, actually, like, is there anything that you got pretty lucky? Like, I know you play very well, but is there any moment that you probably got really lucky to get here? Like, any lucky moments?
Well, when I dropped in the immunity challenge, that was the first immunity challenge for Merge. And Lambo said, if you drop, I will give a reward. And I wanted that reward because I thought it was safe, and apparently it wasn't. I dropped, and he gave me my 3rd idol. So that was pretty lucky, if I do say so myself.
Zombie.
Sweet. Okay, and Savvy, you play a very good game. Is there, like, anything you could have done better to like actually like secure your win for this jury voting?
Well, you see, nobody voted for me this entire game. I haven't gotten a single vote to like get me out. So like,
Yeah.
there's nothing I really could have done better except for win like competitions. But I had a really good social game, not gonna lie. So no.
Oh, pretty nice. And Rockster,
Hello.
how's your day?
Day's going well. How about you?
Pretty horrible. I might as well die in a fire, but yeah.
Please don't. We
There's-
already had that incident one time.
I mean, like.
There's one right next to you, so.
I mean, like, yeah. But well, yeah. So yeah. I mean, like, congrats to you guys, and I really think that you guys all hated me, like all of you guys. But yeah, good luck out to you.
I mean,
I like you guys.
I was never on your tribe, so I had no opinion. Except you're on Green Pig.
Alright. Unknown, thank you. Please go back to the jury. Or
Hey,
not.
wait, open flames.
He'll come back later. Alright, the second member of our jury, Timo.
Hi, Timo.
We cannot hear you. Your mic is muted on Discord.
Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
I didn't really get the pleasure of getting to play with most of you here, so I don't really get a good read on how your game was played, but quite frankly, I don't care. So, Savannah, Robster, Chief, please pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
3.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go 50-50 with 5.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, Timo, thank you. The next member of our jury this season is, I believe it is Duke, I think?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Duke. It's Duke, yeah.
Litty titties. Okay, please don't laugh when I say this, but in my eyes, I felt like I was one of the biggest threats of this season.
Oh my god, that was hilarious!
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Ouch.
You killed me when I was
So-
like trying to get the island.
Chief, all I saw was that you had immunities and idols. Did you always get what you want socially, or did you have to have Savannah do that for you?
I didn't need Savannah.
So how did you do socially?
My mic cut out. Alright, so my mic keeps. So I figured that Savannah did help me a lot in the social aspect, but I think when socially I was able to bring Penguin back onto my side after she tried voting me out, and I was able to get Bronco during the pre-merge phase to come over and help me throughout the game.
Is that it?
I mean, when I had all these immunities and idols and stuff, I had like, let's say, Final 5, I had no one voting for Savannah, who's obviously my closest ally and would vote with me every single tribal. No one ever did that because me and Savannah always had the people.
But by people, do you mean idols? Because
The idols only. The idols only helped me. They never helped Savannah through, but me and Savannah both always got people to flip and not vote her out.
Okay, Robster.
Hello.
After I went home, I was basically. You were basically my minion. Before I went home. After I went home, what did you do that got you here?
Honestly, after relying with other people, besides Digiman, honestly, if I talk to some other people, honestly, they'll take me to the end. So, by talking to other people might have been a good strategy for me to talk wise with other people that could guarantee my spot into the final 3.
Okay. And my last question is for Savannah. Do you want a cookie?
Oh my
So Savannah got the cookies at one last.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, I love you, oh my god. Oh my god, I got the cookies. Yes! Oh my god.
I think Savannah.
Die, unknown! This is not your cookie!
Oh boy!
Oh my.
Alright, Duke, thank you for that!
You're welcome.
Alright, Unknown Duke, please go back to the jury.
Get back over there.
And Unknown, it is rude to fight Duke. He is a nice person, and he just gave Savannah cookies.
That's I think you took.
He gave me a lot.
Alright,
He
the
gave me
next member of our jury was Foration, so you may come up now.
Whatever.
And you brought your sheep. Honestly. Oh.
Oh!
Oh my god.
That is really mean. Who just killed his sheep?
I think that was the sheep thing. Wait, is that cooked or something? No.
Alright.
Full of animal abuse. Come on, man.
Lobster?
Oh, now this is fucked up, man. What are you doing? Is this corporation?
There was so many cookies.
I'm giving you more cookies, Sal.
Ah, Duke. I love you.
Aw. I love Chief.
So,
He didn't
do
give
I
me
get-
cookies.
Do I get to ask questions now?
Yes.
Go ahead. You were gonna ask something
He
about
did.
me first.
Alright, Robster.
Hi.
I respect you as a person, but not as a gameplay. I think you played a very boring game.
On your mic. Were you saying I had a boring game?
You had a boring game, yes. You pretty, in my statement, I don't know if you mostly coasted throughout the game. Although I do think you did make an improvement from other game shows you have played in. So
Great big game 7.
I heard that,
I
Lambo.
had fun in that.
No, you didn't. What are you
made the
talking
final
about?
I heard you coughing in the mic, Lambo.
But Robster, you did make it to Final 3, so.
Thank you. I respect that.
Alright, but I'm sorry, I'm not gonna give you. I revealed
Will
my
I honor your sheep if you give me vote?
maybe. Alright, Savannah and Chief, you guys are the two I'm stuck between right now. So, Savannah, I'm going to ask you Savannah and Chief, I'm going to ask you 2 questions.
Okay.
Alright, Savannah, your question is, what was your biggest move and your least biggest move?
I didn't do shit. Vote for Chief.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, Chief, what was your biggest move and your least biggest move?
I mean, my biggest move was definitely playing my idol, my third idol, because I still thought that Penguin and Foration, or you, were still on my side, but you guys voted against me, and I thought you guys were with me, so I played it, and I, not knowing if I was safe or not, and by getting out Duke, who actually was quite a big threat, not the biggest, but quite a big. And my least biggest move, voting out Miss Chelsea. That wasn't anything special. It was just a regular vote.
Oh yeah, my next question is, did you vote me out?
Yes, I did, Foration. I didn't want to, but this was my theory.
Alright, good. You didn't want to. Okay.
I thought you had Robster and Digi around your finger, and so going into Final 5, I didn't want the numbers to be against me.
Oh. Well,
I voted you
Robster
out
did-
because Chief told me to.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I like your eyes.
Aww.
Oh,
Hey, you think I'm hot? Vote for me.
really?
Looks
no,
like I'm voting for Chief.
that isn't hot. Raven
No, you
is
think I'm hot IRL.
Raven is hot as fuck.
Is that actually what Raven? Oh my gosh, I did not know that was the Raven skin. I'm sorry, Chief.
Robster, you've been on the server for like 12 hours.
Alright,
all I
well.
have to say is the only thing left I have to say is.
Oh my gosh. I think.
Do any of you have a tulip?
Oh. No, I'm sorry. I wish I would have.
Clear his inventory.
My inventory's been cleared after a TNT situation.
Yeah, I blew up the whole tribe.
Okay.
Yeah, you blew up one
The
tribe.
cat may or may not be gone.
Body is shaking right now.
Alright, thank you,
Slash
Felician. Penguin, you're the next member of the jury,
TNT
so...
Alright.
works a lot.
Rob,
Yes.
I would like. There was a comparison made earlier in the game involving a dog, so I thought it only seemed fitting I use it with you.
Alright.
So, in this supposed metaphor, in this game, you acted as the dog. Okay?
Wolf.
Your owner, aka Duke, and then for Asian,
That's me.
really dictated what to do to you, and you did it. Like a command, like sit, and then you sit, or stay, and you say, or
Are you
vote
giving
this
me
person,
TNT?
and you vote this person.
He wants chat on the floor.
That's a question.
I know
So-
you gave me TNT.
My question to you is, what did you do on your own besides quote unquote talking to people, which everyone here did?
Honestly, it was a tough situation to vote people off. I mean, even though it's just a game show, it was tough to do. Even I had to backstab a few in my house. Whoever's background is, shut up. Anyway.
That's not.
Anyways, it was tough to backstab people, honestly, to make.
I didn't ask what was emotionally hard for you.
Oh, emotionally hard?
I didn't ask that.
Oh my god!
What?
Okay,
Okay, you know what? This is wasting time.
Oh boy.
Ooh, who do I want to go to next?
Just pick one. We
Wait,
don't got all day.
How come I didn't go
How about
before
you, Chief?
Penguin?
Chief.
What's up?
You say that it was your social game that got us back together. That is a lie. I chose to work with you because you were the person that I thought could take me to the final 3. You had made a deal with me as well. So
Yes.
why would I go against that? That's not social game. That's a deal being made.
And
Next.
deals me.
Next.
Oh
you
my god.
claimed-
Oh!
How did Andrew get here?
You claimed
How
that
did
you
he
had
die?
the votes.
What the heck?
Yet you had to play 3 idols to keep yourself in the game. I wouldn't
After
call that quote unquote numbers. I call that you getting lucky with the idols. Okay, where would you be without them? Oh wait, on the jury.
Okay, I just want to say, while you guys were playing Big Brother in Survivor, I was out looking for idols.
Congrats.
No one else was doing that. Which
I don't care.
why didn't you go look for idols instead? Because you didn't. Because
I'm
I was
asking you
there.
the questions. You're not asking me the questions. Okay. I feel betrayed by you because, you know, you turned on me when we had a deal. Are you loyal?
No, I was not loyal.
You're right, you're not. Are you a liar?
Yes, I am a liar. That's what you have to do in
You
Survivor.
deserve to win the game.
I think I do. Yes.
No. Next. Savannah.
Hi.
We came in this game together. We had a final 3, you, me, Sarah. She came into the picture, fine. Timo came into the picture, okay. We can work with this. Okay, Sarah goes out first.
Come into the picture though, because
Timo
he
comes out
wasn't-
second. It's now us 3. Right? We have a
Yeah.
final 3 that carry through the entire game. People can say that in the final 4, me and Robster should have teamed up against you. But do you want to know why I didn't do that? Because
Why?
I trusted you. Because allies that are close as I thought we were should have trust in each other. You and Chief both told me straight to my face that you would be voting with me against Robster. You didn't even have the balls to tell me otherwise. You could have told me, hey, I'm sorry, but it's best for my game to vote me out. But no, you didn't have the courage to actually, not either of you didn't have the courage to tell it to my face.
I mean, I would have, but I didn't really get the time because Chief told me he was voting for voting to get you out, and I wasn't.
Okay, we're done.
Right,
here.
was a little bit kinda.
Alright.
Oh my
And
God,
of
it's
course,
the game,
we
guys.
saved the best for last.
Digi.
Digi!
Digi!
Digi.
What did you just pick up? I don't know what it was.
That's
Is
Black
it-
Bull.
No.
Golly days.
Is it my 4th item?
How are all of you?
Hello.
He asked
I'm
how
doing
are
Tell
you.
me. What?
I'm doing good.
I was just pointing out to the tribe that he asked how are you. And
Oh,
the
you
only
can
response was hello.
I thought he said hi, all of you. Not hi, how are you?
I said, how are all of you?
Alright, sorry. I'm doing pretty good.
Hey, congrats making it to the final 5. We should give you credit for that one. Honestly. Anyway, you can ask us away your questions. Yeah,
So, this goes for all of you. Why should I give you my vote?
Because why not?
They want to win.
We kept you here up until the final 5, which it was a tough decision to choose between either you or wait, who was in the Chief or Savannah, but it was a tough decision to do. Creeper!
Watch out! Don't get me started on that skeleton.
Having the vote between either you or either Chief or Savannah was a tough decision to do. Honestly, it was a hard choose the vote. Honestly, and we are glad that we brought you up into the final 5. That's your achievement there, dude.
Honestly.
Am I going?
Yeah, that question was for all of you.
Oh, okay. You should vote for me. Chief, let me talk. You should vote for me because I had good social game. I didn't get any votes against me. And I'll send nudes!
I'd take it.
I did flow, not gonna lie, I did flow. You don't have to say that. A penguin, everyone knows that. And I'm not mad if I lose, but like personally, I think Chief should win because he played a very good game. But yeah, I'm not just saying that because he's my boyfriend either.
Ooh, right.
I'm not saying that.
I heard that one, so obviously.
Yeah. Okay, then vote for me because I'm better than Chief.
Chief?
I'm not gonna get into that.
I think you should vote for me because I was the only one to actually look for idols. Thank you, Timo, for giving me the clue. And I was able to have those idols to protect me when I needed to, and then win the immunity challenges and get people on my side after literally everyone except for Savannah was against me.
Okay, well, I think you all played very different games. It's hard for me to decide, but I think I do have the person that I want to vote for. And congratulations again, you 3, on making it to the final 3.
Thank you so much.
Alright, I would like to speak a few words before we get to the jury votes. So, finalists. First of all, I just want to say something to everyone. Just thank you guys so much for being here and spending like 9 hours of your day just to play a Survivor.
I know how hard it is, but honestly, I think we made your day better for your last attempt. Honestly, I think we made your day on that one.
You guys are a very fun cast to have. I do have to say, this was a really enjoyable season. I want to talk a little bit about the finalists, just to give the jury just a few more statements, and we'll let the jury then soak it in, and then they will vote. So, Robster, I don't have too much to say about you.
I know that.
Savannah, I think the main reason why you're here is because Chief may or may not have carried you.
I agree with that.
Chief, the only reason you're here is because of Timo, and you know it.
Actually, well, I mean, I already knew the clue before it, because I've played it in the practice game and it was the same clue. But like, it was still
Don't get me started on how he gave you the legacy advantage.
Oh yeah, that was all Timo. Timo, I love you.
So,
I get McDonald's after this.
Robster,
yes,
you're basically a minion all game of Duke Information, but after that happened, I don't know what happened. You may have stepped up a bit.
I might have, actually, yeah.
But either way, for Savannah, Robster, if you feel like you won't win, I mean, don't worry if it makes you feel any better. Last season, a floater won the game.
I don't care if I win the game.
Honestly,
Over a competition beast and another floater. So,
Who won?
their name was Brady.
Oh yeah, Brady is a floater.
honestly, I honestly respect of who the jury voted. I mean, I honestly respect them.
So,
who they vote to win. It's
you three, would you like to give any final statements?
I mean, you guys don't have to vote for me.
I honestly
Nobody has to do anything.
Honestly, I respect of who the jury vote. I mean, me, Chief, and Savannah Poole had worked our butts off to make it to the end, and now that one of us is gonna win SurvivorCraft The Magical Mountains, I honestly respect of who they choose to win in their best opinion of what they decide to do. I mean, I'm happy I managed to make it to the end, and wish the jury best of luck of who they vote to win. I wish me, Chief, and Savannah best of luck of who wins the SurvivorCraft The Magical Mountain.
Anything else?
I just want to say, if people might say that I was carried by advantage, but I just want to say, if I didn't have, like, if I never won those immunities or anything, I would have been voted out. You guys 100% would have just, like, 5-2'd me. Yeah, I had to win them. You can't say I didn't.
Alright, Savannah? Anything?
Yeah.
Anything? Any final statements? I mean, Robster and Chief gave one, so... do you have one or no?
Hey, vote for me because I sang Jacob Sartorius to you guys.
Alright, jury, I'll give you one final moment to soak it in. All this information that the jury has given you.
Let me soak you in.
I just want to say, idols are a part of the game, and so are legacy advantages. If they weren't a part of the game,
Alright,
then
jury,
You would have been a jury, obviously.
it is time to vote for the last time this season.
I got my tulip.
You may all vote.
Penguin, I need to be here. We work.
Alright everyone, I have the votes.
Oh boy, y'all.
I'm sure all of you would love me to read the votes here at Tribal Council. But we're going to be relocating to the forest biome to read the votes.
That's extra.
I can't fit, my game will crash.
Alright everyone. This is the stage for the final Tribal Council. In a few moments, the votes will be read, and one of you will come out a champion. So, let's begin. The first vote is for Chief. The second vote is for Savannah. One vote Chief, one vote Savannah. The next vote is for Chief. Two votes Chief, one vote Savannah. The next vote is for Savannah. Two votes Savannah, two votes Chief. Four votes Savannah. Alright, this person was going for a champion rank on my Discord all day, and I think they're finally going to get it when this finale uploads. The winner of SurvivorCraft The Magical Mountains, Chief! Congratulations!
Congratulations, Chief!
Congrats.
Actually, I'm very accurate. Very accurate.
Oh, Ramsey's getting promotion.
I'm being destroyed by everything, by society, by Andrew. So anyways, viewers, thank you all so much for coming out and joining us for SurvivorCraft The Magical Mountains. Soon there will be public applications for SurvivorCraft Season 13, Ancient Game.
I'm ready to sign up. So.
My name is Lambo, and thank you for watching. For the first time today, I get to do my outro.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone, and say it with me, guys. Bye!